Huawei have kicked off this year 2022 with not one but two new standout smartphones from their coveted P series. The P50 Pocket, which features exquisite design, particularly this premium edition in collaboration with Iris van Herpen in this folding form factor. Now more on that in a separate video review, so do stay tuned for that. And this, the Huawei P50 Pro, which is what this video review is going to be focused on. So Huawei have focused on a high-end look and feel to this year's P50 Pro. I mean, I was seriously impressed when I lifted the cover to see the P50 Pro in this cocoa gold color, complete with this new dual matrix camera design. I think Huawei are certainly attempting to give it that iconic look. It's going to play wonderfully with different lighting, and thankfully Huawei have included a see-through case to keep it free from fingerprints and smudges. So the device is IP68 rated 2, and as you'd expect, P50 Pro comes with a stunning 6.6-inch true chroma display for more richer, more vibrant colors, 120Hz refresh rate with 300Hz touch sampling for more responsiveness. Though look, I personally prefer the flat display. I have to admit the P50 Pro features slightly curved display on both sides, which certainly is easier, more comfortable to hold in the hands. This version is powered by EMUI 12, complete with some of the software advantages, including access to multi-screen collaboration, allowing you to integrate your Huawei devices seamlessly, as well as a convenient file system feature that easily is accessible via the desktop manager. Now Huawei are also continuing to add to the apps available on their Huawei App Store, where you can download from a huge range of existing and common apps. So performance on this is thanks to the Snapdragon 888 4G chipset and Adreno 660. If 5G is necessary, then just be aware. But day-to-day performance, including multitasking and gaming, is fluid and responsive, along with 8GB of included RAM and 256GB of storage space. Now, the star of the show is the new Trueform Dual Matrix camera. Bit of a mouthful, but made up of a main camera matrix and a super zoom matrix, according to Huawei. So spec wise, you're getting a 50 megapixel true chroma camera f1.8 and OIS paired with a 40 megapixel true chroma camera mono with f1.6 and a 13 megapixel ultra wide with f2.2 aperture, and finally a 64 megapixel telephoto camera with f3.5 aperture OIS. Impressive specs, but translating that in real world case or real world use, there are a couple of standout results. Take for example colors being truer to their original colors. Thanks to the Huawei XD optics and image engine, you're actually going to get much better and realistic colors across the board. Now you'll notice that when you compare similar shades of colors taken both with the P50 Pro and another smartphone, I mean, you can clearly tell that the P50 does a much better job at distinguishing between the different tones and hues of both the reds and greens than this other smartphone, which really looks like its multiple colors are just the same when they're actually not. Another real case example would be with the impressive zoom, which supports up to 100 times zoom, resulting in 200 times zoom range based on the focal length. Now you should be able to get steadier shots with improved quality and details. I think that's noticeable, although for me still the 100 times zoom shots they lack luster in certain lighting, but overall there has been an improvement in that 100x zoom. Overall, the camera also does really well with a whole range of shots, and I'm happy to see how Huawei have actually significantly improved on the color accuracy across the different focal lengths, where shots taken have good brightness, high dynamic range and vibrancy, as well as being true to color. Now night shots also do well at maintaining details with improvements to minimize distortions at those higher focal lengths. Okay, so let's check out the video on the P50 Pro. What I have to say first and foremost, compared with the P40 Pro, there is a noticeable, marked difference in terms of improvement, particularly with color accuracy. So as I move around, I'm currently recording in ultra wide, but this does zoom up all the way through to 15x, as you can see over there, with very good clarity as well.
Now, in terms of stabilization, let me know in the comments down below what you think of stabilization and also of audio, because there is some wind around as well. Okay, so here is a test of the front-facing selfie camera. This is a 13 megapixel aperture f2.4, but one of the big updates that Huawei have done this year is included this awesome wide, and as you can tell, it does a pretty good job with video as well. As I zoom in just a little more, you can see that it goes in from a much wider to a slightly wider, and then you get the standard 1x. I really do dig this. I think Huawei have done a really good job with this because it's going to be great. It does record 4K at 30 frames per second, which is what I'm recording currently, and I think it does a very good job. You can see the dynamic range as I pan around. Let me know what you think of the audio though, because that's going to be important as well.
Now, as far as battery is concerned, the Huawei P50 Pro also features a 4,360 mAh battery that lasts most users a full day of medium to heavy use. There is the Huawei Supercharge, giving you a maximum of 66 watt wired and an impressive 50 watt wireless charging as well. All in all, the P50 Pro builds on that P series with its attempt at iconic premium styling and an improvement to the camera. Pre-orders are going to start from around 3,999 dirhams, and you get a free Watch GT2 Pro and other gifts. More information I'll leave in the description below. But is it enough to make you want to upgrade? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and check out this other cool video here next. M Kwan and out. Peace and blessings.